and his partner who's put a lot of this matchmaking together, Marco.
Judge, time, second round.
And the full team of the FFC, Nicolina, who's behind the scenes running her backside off. Thank you, Nicolina, for helping me out. I've had a bad day getting here to the fights with all problems starting this morning from Germany. I'll explain that in a minute. He's just saying that was not a knockdown, it was a slip. Again, Mladen using his southpaw and orthodox stance really well and using his reach to an advantage. Finding it a little bit frustrating is Ali. You can hear those strikes go in. Ali's feeling those. There's a lot of power in that scorpion sting. Tumultuous times now for the Turk. The sheer size and power of Mr. Mladen Brestovac is... Woof. The wind off that would have set a wind turbine going. Wow, that would have powered up Zagreb. Woo! So torrid times for the Dutch Turk. The high kick goes upstairs, and that's why the Turk's got his hands up. He needs them there because there's something brewing in the Scorpion's tail, or should I say shin.
Stop. Hey guys.
And again, the crowd goes quiet. 5,000+ people here, and you can hear one person. Why? Because they're all watching and listening to the action that's unfolding here. We're just away from the commentary station here. Like I said, I'm privileged at ringside to be commentating for the FFC Fight Championships. Fight channel on TV, 50 countries around the world. We're tuned in live to this. Thank you very much if you're watching this right now. Appreciate your time, appreciate your support. Spread the word. FFC, Final Fight, Challenger and Championship.
Stop.
So just less than 30 seconds of this second round, and the big man there is moving the Turkish guy around with his strikes. The Turkish, as we all know, are a tough breed. And they like to fight. You know you're in a fight with a Turk, that is for sure. And don't I know it. My hardest fight was against a Turkish Dutch guy, way back in the day. End of round 2, I fought against Tekin Donmez for my European title. And he was a European champion. It was my 21st fight, and in front of the Manchester crowd and Bolton crowd, and he broke my arm in the second round with one of his strong kicks, and then broke it again in the fourth. A little bit higher up the arm. There's that once a knockdown, he said he jumped back up. Yeah, one of the hardest kickers and kneers I've ever fought was a guy from Holland, from Tom Harrick's famous Chakariki gym. I managed to win the European title with a broken arm in 2 places. I'm not a hero, I'm just a bit daft. So I know how hard the Turks and the Dutch fight. They are, like I said, my toughest opponent ever. I know what they're like. We've seen the Dutch circuit, look at the glory, look around the world. You know, you can't go to a show anywhere in the world where there's usually a Dutch fighter on. The Dutch love to fight, the Turks love to fight. You mix that up and match it, and that's what you get. But, saying that, when you're up against a Croatian, you are in trouble as well. It's a tough one to call. Mladen Brestovac, like I said, he has got, on paper, the height, the weight and the experience, and dare I say the home crowd behind him as well. So it's torrid times for the Turk. Oof. And again, those high kicks go at some velocity. You can hear the wind off them. It's like a whip. Both fighters are fighting nice and cleanly though, keeping the techniques simple but effective. Again, the sheer power of Mladen there, just knocking the Turkish gentleman back. Forcing him back to the ropes each time with most exchanges. And that's a place where the Turk doesn't need to be. So he's got it all to do. To me, he's 2 rounds down on my unofficial scorecard. Just glance a spinning back fist, but wasn't in the right angle for it. He needs to have stepped across himself. Good guard there against that high kick, and it needs to be there because you do not drop your hands in front of Mladen Brestovac. That is one thing that would be fatal for you to do, because he'll just whip that high kick up as fast as lightning. And there is, like I said, there's a lot of power. Some of the power's gone out in this round, understandably, after 7.5 minutes of action. But there is still danger in those legs and arms. And they get just sheer power and size and weight. And one tired Turkish gentleman gets back to the canvas. I hope he reaches the belt. I think he knows he's not going to win unless he can pull something out of the bag. And we have seen different things like that happen. As they say, strange things happen at the sea. But we're not in the sea, not even Bolton by the sea. We're in Croatia, we're in Zagreb, and we're between these 4 ropes. Well, these 2 gladiators are. And he has 50 seconds, the Turk, to pull something out of the bag. Mladen is quite happy there to work away, not trying to knock him out. He's taking his time. He's just trying to play the game and win the fight on points, it seems. And that is a good thing, because he has knocked quite a lot of people out and probably wants the rounds behind him. So I can see why he's probably not possibly been told by his corner team, don't get knockout crazy. Just go and win the fight. You're way ahead, play the game, get the rounds in the bag. I've got a fighter in the UK, myself and Daz Morris, managing trainer guy called Carlos de Grassa, who's unbeaten now in 8 fights. Well, it's 9, it's 8 wins and a draw. And we need him to get some rounds. He's fighting the main event on the 2nd of November in Manchester, the biggest Thai boxing show ever. And he needs some rounds. He just keeps knocking people out. And that's what I'm thinking, what Mladen had to do there and wanted to do. And I think he'll be happy with his performance. I think the Ali Cenik will understand that he hasn't won that, but he's gone up against a guy with double the experience, a guy there with 10 kilograms heavier, a good few inches, probably about 5 or 6 centimeters taller, and like I said, double the amounts of fights. The guy's had, Mladen's had 27 knockouts, and Ali has only had 24 fights, so that'll just tell you. And I'm not taking anything away from Mladen.
Ladies and gentlemen, the judges have made a
still beside him
decision.
now.
It is
Mr.
unanimous.
Orsat Zovko, the
winner
inventor of
fighting out the
FFC,
red corner
a
from
visionary, the
Croatia,
man. There we go.
Mladen Scorpion Sting.
Yeah, he punches the air. Orsat looks very pleased. The promoter just come over to me, just give me a little handshake. He's happy with the event. He's happy with the fights. It's gone very well. The Croatians, by the way, haven't had it all the old way, so it's not been one side, it's not been a fix. They've lost a couple of fights tonight, and but up against good opponents. Again, that's good matchmaking. That's crucial as a promoter.
Mladen, this is your 4th victory in this year. You came from behind. You were in a lot of trouble in the first round, but you managed to overturn the score and win your 4th victory this year.
Yeah, I didn't know the guy very well, so I didn't know how was he gonna act. So he surprised me a little bit, but I'm very, very ready, as you can see. All 3 rounds in very high tempo, so he didn't stand a chance.
How much that right cross affected you in the first round?
No, not too hard. Well, I'm a big guy, so I can take a lot. But he's a strong puncher, so a little bit, yeah, surprised me. But no panic, because I'm very experienced, and so I know how to act.
Thank you, Mladen. Another great performance. Looking forward to see you again.
Final Fight Championship vraća se u Zagrebačku arenu s najjačom priredbom godine. U sudaru udarača i greplera sastaju se Zelk Galešić i bivši UFC-ov prvak Rico Rodriguez. Ante Delija suočit će se s Nizozemcem Dionom Staringom, dok će nasuprot Mladenu Brestovcu stajati Ali Tornado Cenik. Petak 25. listopada Arena Zagreb, Final Fight Championship 8, ulaznice u sustavu eventima.